Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Okay, this is the second demonstrator I'm photographing and videoing today. I've tasked myself with doing this. So these are like brand new cars, just registered, going on the road as a part of our fleet. This particular one is a Mazda6, and this is one of my favourite models. It's the 2.5 petrol GT Sport Tourer. These come with automatic transmission. They are, I would say, luxurious, spacious, fuel efficient, and just a beautiful car. You can probably tell from the enthusiasm in my voice. These are a favourite of mine. We have a big SUV. Well, we have two really good selling SUV cars, which are fantastic, but I'm actually a bit of a fan of a car rather than an SUV. Yeah, let me take you around the car. Now, where should we start? Now, you've got adaptive lighting, okay, LED, which is extremely effective. If you live down country lanes, you'll really notice the difference, especially when coming out of one of these cars into the older cars with xenons or halogen lighting. The car comes with a 360-degree camera, so you've got rear camera, front camera, and you've got cameras in the wing mirrors which give a view off the side of the cars. Now wait to see this boot. I think that's one of the biggest boots I have ever seen, and very practical. This tonneau cover can fold away, and it folds away under here nice and neatly, so you don't lose it in the garage, in the shed, or it gets accidentally thrown out. I know that has happened in the past. And you've got these folding rear seats. You pull the lever and you probably say, oh look, you made yourself look a bit silly. They don't fold down, but they do fold down flat. I've just even being vertically challenged, I do sit quite far back in the driver's seat. So let me show you. There you go. So not quite 180 degrees, but very close to it. Okay, and the other one will fold flat too. So it's a really good family car. And whilst this armrest down, I must point out, it's even got heated rear seats. So heated rear seats on this estate Tourer. There's your ISOFIX anchorages, so that lets you know where they are, so you can put that ISOFIX child seat in nice and easily. You've got sunroof on this model, and the roof rails, which are really practical, roof box, roof rails, etc. Okay, so let's go to the inside of the car. Oh, well, before we go to the inside, you've got keyless entry. So if you don't have to take your key out of your pocket and actually open and unlock, when the key's in your pocket, it will detect that and open the car. You've got electric windows, mirrors, auto folding wing mirrors. You've got the BOSE premium sound system, which is designed for this car. So BOSE would have come into the Mazda factory and design or help design this stereo system, so it's bespoke for the car, to the car. So for example, the speakers are the correct size for the car. The correct amount of wiring was used, so there's no inefficiencies in terms of excess wiring or speaker space, etc. So I think that's a really good part of the car, and the sound system is excellent. So it's a beautiful cabin, feels more premium than your traditionally premium cars. And if you find that hard to believe, come and have a look at one of these. Come and have a look at any of the current Mazdas. Now, key. There's the key, and I just want to point out, for those of you who really are up on your Mazdas, this is the current model. It's not a 2020 model; it's a 2021 model, which is why you've got this newer key. Okay, let's get us started up. So, foot on the brake. If this goes green, press the button, fires up into life. You've got your heads-up display there. Hopefully you can see that. That will display your speed, traffic signs, traffic signs, speed limits, basic sat-nav functions. Also come up, tell you to take a break. because the car will measure your, monitor your mannerisms, and when it detects that you're tired, it will tell you to take a break, which is amazing. And other things like if you were to, I don't know, take your hand off the steering wheel, it's got lane correction. It will correct your lanes. It will do it twice, and then it will tell you up here, hold the steering wheel. So it's marvellous. The safety features on this car are amazing, and I think something that is going to be compulsory in the future on cars such as the heads-up display. Okay, this panel down here, okay, is your climate control. Now, my favourite aspect of this car is, look, cool seats. Now, it's not something that's you know, just come out. I've actually seen it on, you know, top end Mercedes, for example, 20 years ago, or maybe even more than 20 years ago. But that's an incredibly good feature. Really lovely in the summer. Keeps the leather nice and cool, keeps you feeling fresh. But in the winter, you've also got your heated seats. So if somebody says, oh, they're cold in the winter, hot in the summer, no, not at all, not in this Mazda. You won't get a sweaty back in here. Dual zone climate control, 6-speed automatic gearbox. This is your multimedia commander, or human interface as I call it. Applications, car's got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, so you can mirror your phone onto here. Then you can, you know, you've got a choice of sat-nav applications to choose from. You could use Waze, Google Maps, there are others. You can, and all the other apps on your phone, a lot of them are compatible with this. So you've got that there. Actually, let me go back to that. I forgot to mention, you've got fuel economy monitor. The car has cylinder deactivation, I-stop, so it says not ready at the moment. So when the car's fully warmed up, the batteries are fully charged, etc., when you're in traffic, the car may switch itself off. Not entirely, but the engine will switch itself off to save fuel, to be kind on the environment and save you money, and then fire up again as you go to take away. It's a nice seamless process, and you wouldn't even know it's happening, but it does ultimately save you money, but it is good for the environment. It's got IE loop, so the car will regenerate regenerate energy. So if you're braking, it will use that energy to then charge a capacitor, which will then run your heating, your lights, bits and pieces in the car, putting less stress on the engine, saving fuel, lower emissions, saving money. So yeah, a real good focus on that. Now, more interesting stuff. You've got a BOSE stereo, as mentioned earlier, and you've got FM, AM, DAB. There's something for everyone on DAB. Loads and loads of channels. I'm just going to update the list and then give you an idea. So look, you've got national channels, so like absolute rad 80s, 90s. You'll get Talk Sport through digital, so no more listening to it on AM. Lots of international channels, children's channels, religious channels. You can listen to LBC radio. I'm a big fan, as you're driving around the country rather than just within London. So something for everybody on there. Once you pair up your phone, you can obviously stream any music from your phone through the stereo system, and use, you know, through the screen mirroring, you can, you know, use what's the one called, and I've forgotten it, where you can, it's like YouTube, but for music, Spotify. You can use all that. Once you paired your phone up, if you've got an Android phone, it'll read your text messages. It will, and then obviously for any phone, you've got your call lists, phone book, missed calls, dial calls, etc. You've got sat nav. Now, I'm really embarrassed about this. The car sat nav runs off an SD card. That's not been put in this car, so that's why you get a compass. Don't ask me how to read a compass. I could never get my head around it. But your maps would come up there. You can look on YouTube, Mazda MZD maps, and it will come up. But I do apologise for that. But if you want, I can send you a separate video. And then you've got your settings. You've got that active display. You can change the height on that, brightness. You've got safety settings, display settings, safety settings. So you've got smart city brake support, blind spot monitoring system. So I don't know if you can see the greyed out little rectangles there, so they'll light up if somebody's overtaking you. You've got lane keep assist. Remember I said if you let go of the steering wheel, it will keep you in your lane. Driver attention alert. I believe it looks, there's a camera that monitors your facial expressions and can tell when you need a break. And I have found myself yawning and then it will come up, take a break. So amazing. And you've got a 360-degree camera as well. In fact, I'm going to show you that. There you go. Front. Oh, hold on, I'm pressing the wrong button. So that's the front. Rear, all that might have been front, sides. Okay. So with these lines, it's really, see, these white lines are actually a parking space. I'm on private land, so I can do this. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that as I turn? Yeah. So I can get right in that parking space. Yeah, see that? Makes things so easy. And I've got some old classic cars. When I get in these cars and don't have all these driver aids, you've actually got to drive. So yeah, I've been spoiled. So you got your 6-speed gearbox, which is a proper automatic gearbox with torque converter. So it's nice and smooth, which I like, rather than sort of one of these semi-automatics. You can change the binnacle to kilometres. So if you're driving abroad, you can change it to kilometres or miles there. Look at that. See, kilometres, miles. It's excellent. Automatic wipers, lights, adaptive cruise control. So it'll track the car in front, slow you down, speed you up. Okay. But yeah, it's a really well-equipped car, smooth, comfortable, economical, practical. It's just a really good package. But thank you very much for watching our video. If there's any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. If you want any more specific videos or photos, don't hesitate to ask. If there's any questions you'd like to ask, don't hesitate to ask. And please do inquire at any time of day. We do work on a flexible basis, so we can often respond to you outside of hours. We take anything in part exchange. If you look at our website, we've got non-Mazdas on there, so do give us a go. Don't think you have to, go back to, BMW or Mercedes or Audi. Come and see us. You may be surprised of what we can offer you. And we've got finance facilities to suit all. If you want a test drive, just let us know. We can bring it to your house, place of work, anywhere that's more convenient for yourself. Or come and visit us in our dealership. We've got a marvellous coffee machine. So once again, thanks for watching our video, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.